Hello guys, hope your preparation is going fine. So the 2021 exam, which is going to happen on October 10, is nearing, and if you count the days, it's nearly 60 days, and from August 16th it will be 55 days. So many students were asking like, give us a timetable for last 50 days. What should be the strategy? So this we do every year anyway. Last 50 days or last 30 days, what you should focus on. So there is no magic solution or miracle which is going to happen. You should have ideally been studying for the 1 year or more than 1 year actually, because a lot of time has been given to the last two batches because of the pandemic situation and all. The June exam got postponed to October both the years, last year and this year. So now 55 days you can revise and not study anything newly except for new tests which you are doing. You should not study a new textbook, okay, because it's impossible to memorize all of that. So we'll discuss a strategy, not a timetable, because timetable is like spoon-feeded thing, like today morning 9 o'clock take this book, 10 o'clock take this book. That is something which you have to do by yourself, because we have already given you 100 days and 150 days and all timetable already. Just modify that according to your needs. But what topics to focus, that I'll discuss in this video. Okay, so and this is only for students who have did lot of hard work in the last 1 year, as I told, and you cannot study entire syllabus in 55 days. Okay, nobody can do that. So if you are someone who is thinking to start your preparation now, or simply filled up the form and never cared to study, please focus on 2022. Else give this attempt just like that. Okay, don't worry like you are going to pass or fail, because you are not going to pass 99% because you have not started studying. Okay, I'm not telling about others who have been doing the hard work, but the people who are going to start for the first time. So next 2 to 3 months, hope whatever you wanted, that you will get it. So to 21 prelims, first thing I'll tell you, be ready to fail, okay, when it comes to UPSC, because the numbers are like that. When these many people are writing, a very minimal people are going to clear the prelims, and there is no alternative for that. Okay, how much ever you are smart or intelligent, it's a comparative exam and comparative competition. Okay, so be ready to fail. So I'll tell you what will happen if you pass or fail. Okay, if you prepare, revise and commit dedicatedly, okay, and you have done all this time, and next 55 days also you're going to do, either you can pass or you can fail. Okay, so if you pass, you will write the 2021 mains, which is like your dream, and that's what you want to do. But in case if you fail, okay, which 99.99% people are going to fail. Okay, it's not like I'm demotivating you, that is the count. Okay, how much ever people write, only 0.001% people are going to get a chance to write the mains. Okay, so now your benefit is that you have done this much hard work, but out of maybe 1 mark or 0.66 mark you missed the cutoff and you are not passing. Then you are actually ready for 2022 prelims, because you have studied everything. Only thing is the next 12 months current affair you have to prepare. Okay, nothing else. And meanwhile, you can start directly the mains preparation even more seriously. Your optionals and mains and all, which maybe this year you could not do properly, you can start with that and focus that for 6 months or so. Okay, then only you can go back to your prelims. Then only you need to go back to your prelims. Okay, this is the case if you studied properly. But if you did not study, if you did not do anything and wasted your time, piled up all the materials from here and there, simply kept on listening to topper speech instead of focusing on studies, then you are going to repeat this next year also. Okay, because you lack the attitude, you lack the passion, the discipline, the commitment. Because without this, UPSC cannot be cleared. It's not like your bank exam and SSC exam where you study some books or study some formulas and go, and definitely 30-40 marks you're going to get. It's not like that. There are students in Vysh IAS itself who did not prepare when the test or schedule was given, and their scores have come in negative. Okay, meaning out of 100 marks, 100 questions, you are coming back with negative marks because you never care to read the materials or revise the materials. Instead, you kept on listening to topper speech and unwanted things. Okay, so you decide which category you want to be. You want to at least try the next 55 days in a serious mode, or just skip this attempt and then again do the same thing for 22. So this already, when 50 days were left before June 27, the original prelims date, I had told you this. So it will be repetition for people who have already watched. So stop or minimize reading newspapers. Okay, even if you are watching editorial videos and all in the morning of YouTube channels, that you can skip it also as of now and then later restart it. But if you have enough and more time, do that. It's no harm in 30-40 minutes watching it, but it should be minimized and it should not be of any priority now, because the new news items are rarely going to come. Okay, that you can practice from the test series whichever you are enrolled to. Don't sit and read all the editorial and all these things and waste time now, because those are all important for mains. So mains preparation you have to stop, except if you are any part of any test series and you are writing your mains, then that is fine. Else you do not have to do. Then stop or minimize this Rajya Sabha TV or any NDTV, India TV, Republic TV, wherever you're watching debates, that and all you can stop now. Okay, because these debates and all are not required, and it is not at all important for your prelims. Okay, it's all for your essay writing and other things where you have to take stand and then explain. Okay, then have a day study schedule, meaning each day you should have a target. It's not like next 15 days I will do spectrum. That is a stupid theory. Okay, you don't do that. Daily do something, and it should be completed also. Try to complete. If it's not completed, try to catch up the next day. But it should have a daily study timetable. Then sleeping and waking up, try to do it on the same time, because the more scheduled you are, more things will enter your brain. Okay, because you are studying for an exam, your brain has to be fully active. Okay, because you have to memorize a lot of things. And many people keep commenting under YouTube videos like, sir, how will I memorize all these things? How will I grasp all these things? If you cannot do that, then obviously you are not ready for a competitive exam. Okay, not only UPSC, if it's IIT or if it's JEE, any exam you're giving, competitive exam, then you have to have high memory power. Okay, that will come with practice only. Keep sleeping, waking up, eating healthy, everything you do, your brain will be developing a positive this thing towards that. Okay, and as I told, don't sit with the same book. Don't like next 10 days Lakshmikant and then 10 days Spectrum. Then that way, if you do 55 days, you are going to waste it. Okay, don't do that way. Then learning the art of elimination for clearing prelims. That is elimination already in my previous analysis videos. Okay, 2016 to 19, I think 4 years it's available. Then Vysh versus UPSC of 2020 paper is also available. All those are free in YouTube. In that each question I am telling you how you could have arrived at the answer even without studying that question. Okay, that is the art of elimination. Meaning you will have half knowledge or partial knowledge or zero knowledge. Still you can get the answer. That is called elimination. Okay, so that we have already taught you. So watch that and practice more and more tests. You will be improving on that. Okay, and that is what you have to keep on high priority for the next 55 days. Then decide minimum books or notes or test to study. Meaning don't take like current affair of 7 institutes and keep in front of you and then partially do here and there. It will never reach anywhere and you will not complete. Instead, maybe take June current affair. If you have 3 institutes magazines, take June current affair and do all the 3. Okay, then you will understand like which one is giving more insights to you, which one is easier to study, which is giving exactly to the point for the examination. And that and all you will know only if you have done the previous year paper before. Only then you will know which is relevant and which is not relevant. Okay, so as I told, these are all part of the basics, foundations which you already got long back. Okay, if you did not have that, that's why I told such people should study for 2022, because now it's not the time to set a foundation. Okay, for 21 exam I'm telling. Now, prioritize the subject in order. That also in this video itself I'll tell you what are the subject order priority. Now, this one again, less priority, high priority on the same thing. Like suppose history, what is the less, what is the high? That way I will tell you. Okay. And if you're new to our channel, please subscribe to this channel and also contact us in email or WhatsApp. Okay. Because if you are in touch with us, daily you will get one or the other link or video, something you will get, something which is useful to you. Okay. So please be in touch with us. Just add the contact and tell like I am a UPSC aspirant and message me. Okay. If you're new to this channel. So all mains related studies is of less priority, as I told. Okay, don't even worry about your optionals, everything stop, because if you don't clear the prelims, then there is no use of studying all these ethics and essay and all these things now. Okay, so as of now, keep a halt on that. Only prelim related topics you have to focus, and what all topics we'll see. Current affairs, if it is 2017, 18, 19, maybe one question or two question UPSC will ask it, but that you cannot invest lot of time to just for that one question, you cannot invest lot of time. So leave that and focus on 20 January to 21 August. Okay, this is the last 1.5 year current affair. From this only current affair questions are going to come. Okay, so this you have to be thorough, you have to revise again and again. So faster you read, faster you can memorize. Okay, international things, international relation. Okay, that is like India, Russia, what all we did since 1940s, since historical times, what all we did India, USA, what are the big events which happened, every summit, every this thing that you can study or revise for your mains part. But for prelims, you actually need the international bodies, like what is BRICS, what is ASEAN, what is the difference between these two, whether they have their own bank, or whether India has some veto power in that body. Okay, or WTO, anything new they have introduced. Okay, or any debate is going on, any judgment is awaiting. Okay, so that kind of very important, which is in news, international bodies, all the bodies, first thing you have to know, where are the bodies and all, and what are the bodies, and whether India is a member of it or not. Then the summits which are very latest. Okay, like G20 summit, something very recent happened where something a big thing is announced. That summits you have to know, and groups as the same thing. Okay, ASEAN or the Mekong Ganga Cooperation, GCC. These are all from where questions have come repeatedly every year. Okay, so the bodies you have to know, but not the relations between countries. Then the science, theory, NCERT. That is your physics, chemistry, biology and all. Many people tell like you have to go and study that, study this because electromagnetic radiation questions are coming, and then the other biology related some things are coming. But that and all, rarely one question, two question will come. Science, whatever comes, it's coming from current affair. Okay, like if it's a 3G, 4G, 5G technology, or maybe artificial intelligence, something is there, or any new medicine or something is there in news, or like that. Okay, these are the things which are in news, not in your textbooks. So again, ideally you have to study both, but now for revision last moment, please don't take all your science textbook and start studying. Focus on current affair. Corona also, you would be like following updates, like daily what is happening. Stop following that news. Don't watch like how many deaths happened, how many statistics. Forget all that. Okay, that and all later. Mains and interview time, you have to know the correct numbers. Now you have to just know the summary of Corona, like how many vaccines are approved in India, like how many doses each are. That and all very like final summary you will get in many videos. Even we have made videos comparing all the 8-9 vaccines across the world, which is better, how many doses, which is in cold storage, which is in hot storage, all those things. The summary. Okay, in one video you watch, you will get the summary. That is enough. Okay, and what is the current situation, like how many doses Indian, at least how many population got it, for an idea sake. But that again in prelims they are not going to ask. Economic survey is a huge thing. Already we have given the test. It's available for sale even now. Economic survey, you can if you have done, okay, but now last 50 days it's not important, because maximum 1 or 2 questions are going to come from economic survey. Okay, instead if you focus on current affair economics, more questions you can solve. Okay, whether any monetary policy related thing or banking related something is there, that is what is going to be asked. Okay, UPSC is not asking your basic demand and supply and all these things which are there in NCERT. You have to do things which are there in the news. Okay, anything is a duty or some import export, something we have done newly, or the first time we have exported something to European countries, or somebody is blocking our import, telling like we have some pesticide content more in our commodities. This kind of things which happens in news, that is what you have to focus in economics. Polity, again, NCERT is like actually not required. Okay, I think once or twice, 1 or 2 questions have come from that. Else, almost all the questions which came in prelims was all over from Lakshmikant. Okay, for mains, it's a different story. Mains, you need more data, more detailing. That maybe Lakshmikant will not give you, even though the foundation you will get. But for prelims, Lakshmikant is the only book, and that is the book will help you solve. Even if 15 questions comes in prelims, all 15 you can solve from Lakshmikant. Okay, that from experience I am telling, it is coming directly from that. Then ancient plus medieval plus art and culture together will come maybe 6 to 8 questions. But the same thing, modern history alone will come 8 to 10 questions. Okay, so you know which is priority, because modern history, spectrum and some previous year papers, if you do, you get a lot of knowledge. But for this ancient, you have to do class 6, 7th NCERT, medieval also class 6, 7 NCERT, then R.S. Sharma, Satish Chandra, then art and culture, Nitin Singhania, then class 11th fine arts textbook is there. So 6 to 8 textbooks you have to do for this. But instead, if you do spectrum and this thing, previous year papers, you get a more chance of higher marks, okay, in the prelims. So focus on more on this thing. Okay, I'm not telling skip this, I'm telling priority order. Okay, then again, economics and geography, the core things, as I told, is not coming. Like what is tsunami, what is cyclone, what is the tropical cyclone things. UPSC is not asking nowadays. I think one question came last year about the center of a cyclone and one thing, but all the questions which came were from current affairs. That is agriculture, vertical farming, this crop rotation, this kind of farming, agriculture related, whatever is there, that thing, and food processing, any food like what is there, chemicals inside. This Maggie ban was there, so based on that they asked a question. So like what chemical is there, what pesticide is there inside that, match the following type questions. So, and GI tag of products, that is the things which comes. Okay, economics, environment, core theory, again from Shankar IAS, like 60-70 chapters you sit and read. But UPSC is not asking what is ecology, what is hibernation, what is migration. They are not asking that. Instead, they are asking the national parks and wildlife sanctuaries and something of that sort, which is in news. Okay, maybe a Ramsar site, or maybe we got something added to the UNESCO heritage site. So this kind of what is there in the news is being asked in environment section also. And the climate change related thing. Okay, that is very important in environment. And previous year paper also, ideally from 1995 you have to do, and you should have been doing. But if you have not done yet, 2013 onwards try to do. Okay, 2016 onwards free videos are there on my channel. Remaining, I couldn't get the time, that's why I'm not doing videos, but you will get lot of books. Okay, the Disha publication, and in my books and sources video I've told which books to buy. In that everything is covered in detail. Okay, question, answer, solution, everything is there. So please focus on 2013 to 20 previous year papers. Many questions are going to be solvable just because you did the previous year paper. Okay, and it gives you more clarity of what to study. If you have done this starting itself, then all these things which I told you, you will have clear idea of what to read and what not to read. Okay. Then test series, as I told, brands, random. I'm sure every student are enrolling to 3 or 5 institutes, and you're getting something for free, something from Telegram group, something you're stealing, something you're sharing with your friend. There are many things which people do. Okay, it's all fine. But towards the end, you should have got an idea like, okay, this test series was a wrong choice. This was a correct choice. From this questions are coming, from this questions are not coming. Now you have a clear idea. So choose that 1 or maximum 2 unique high quality test series and be thorough with every word in that. Okay, every question, every answer. And still also I'm not telling that will guarantee you that you will clear the exam. But at least you will have a satisfaction that you studied the best sources and then you are going to the exam hall. Okay, so please prioritize and choose, okay, which one is the best one. Then maps, you have to do daily 15 minutes or 30 minutes. You have to do, take an Indian map, take a Ramsar site, take a UNESCO site, simply see all the tiger reserves in India. There are 51 tiger reserve, I think. So go and see like where are all these located, in which state what is coming, or something newly added, like this year maybe 3 new tiger reserves are added, you should know. This year new 3 UNESCO heritage site is added, that you should know. So like that, something which is new, okay. And the caves in India, or the Paleolithic sites in India, Neolithic sites. So these kind of whatever is there in your textbooks, that you have to practice every day. Okay, that and all, nobody can teach you. How much ever they sit and give you materials, it's not enough. You have to see the map yourself. Okay. Now priority order, again subject same thing, but the high priority side. Okay, here we saw 2 sections. This right side, whatever we saw, again in order if you have to do, I will again tell modern history and Lakshmikant, this is the highest priority because 25 to 35 questions are going to come from this section alone. Okay, so it can change, but if you take an average of the last 5 years or 10 years, Spectrum and Lakshmikant, whoever have done, many of the static theory questions are solvable from here itself, and those people have a much more confidence in the exam hall. Okay, in the first 1 hour, you get a lot of questions solved because of this, and then you get time to focus on other questions which you are not sure of. Okay, so this should be high priority. Then current affairs, these 3, okay, this 3 combinedly I am telling 50 questions or something are going to come. Out of 100 questions, 40 to 50 questions are from these sections alone. Okay, why? Because this economics, environment, science, as I told, is all going to come from your current affair, not from your textbook knowledge. Okay, that is why these 3 are very high priority. Then geography, there is GC Leong, there is Majid Hussain, there are many books which people tell, but I am telling you, do NCERT alone, that too very thoroughly. Okay, because for prelims, class 6 to 12, whatever you do, from that only questions are going to come 99%. 1 or 2 extra comes will be all from current affair, which are again, which will you cover from the 3rd bullet point. Okay. Then climate change, disaster, environment, like whether it's Paris climate, and very, very difficult questions are coming. Many summits and all which you have never heard are coming. So that will be difficult for everyone. But you revise the basic ones. Okay, like Montreal Protocol you should know, Kyoto Protocol you should know, and like Rio summits are happening, that you should know, Earth Summit or anything. Okay, Minamata Convention, any conventions or any summits, desert related, water related, Ramsar related, that you should have a correct understanding, their timeline, and whether India is part of it, India has ratified it, that kind of things you have to know. Okay. NCERT history 6, 7, 8 is important. Remaining is not important. Okay, because 9, 10 and 11 and all will come with world history and unwanted lot of things which is not important for your prelims. Then international bodies and summit I told you, which is, it's like a continuation of this environment part only. Okay, even though there are other summits also other than environment, like terrorism related or any military related, but still. Okay, then the bill, act, policy schemes. This from 2018 I am noticing UPSC is asking a lot of bills, okay, like waste management rules or e-bill or any GST related, any policy which is there, the provisions of that they are asking, which 90% the options will be very easy. You will find like some statement will be like only, or something which is very awkward statement. If you eliminate that, you will get the answer. But still, when it comes in current affair, okay, this also comes in current affair itself. You will be reading the bills, act and policy, and it will stay with you if you had seriously studied it, if you properly studied it. Okay. Then the full test which we are going to give. Okay, in September month we'll give you final 10 full test that you have to do in that time. Okay, and that is priority also, but not like that should be the first priority. If you do all this, then only full test will work. Okay. Then art and culture, from previous year paper you have to go and see, like they're asking about temples, they're asking about any cultural site, any Harappan site. This is the things which they are asking recent days. And then most important from that is Buddhism, Jainism, Bhakti and Sufi. From this every year 1 or 2 questions are going to come, and it is going to be difficult also. Okay, like any term they will give and tell, like is it part of Jainism, is it part of Buddhism, or is it like an Islam related movement, or Islam introduced this kind of architecture. So that and all, when you do your basic textbooks, okay, like R. Sharma and Satish Chandra, you will get it. But now if you are starting to read this textbook, it's very difficult. Okay, R. Sharma, anyway, free lectures are there on our channel, and test series is also there. And medieval history, half of the lectures are there, and test series is there. So if you are already enrolled to us, this will be very easy for you. Okay, you have to take and simply by heart everything, because there is nothing to understand here. It's all by hearting. History is completely by hearting only. Okay. Then art and culture, Nitin Singhani should be at the last because it is very factual. Okay, unless you are a very die-hard fan of history, don't waste your time, because every line, every word in that is a factual thing. Okay, we are also planning to give you 2 tests, but I am giving you at the last because it's of very low priority, because you cannot by heart everything. Okay, it's very, very difficult. So don't worry if you don't do Nitin Singhani also, but other things is very high priority. Okay. So this is what I wanted to tell through prioritization. And this 10 lakh aspirants, people keep telling 10 lakh, 10 lakh, 10 lakh. It's not 10 lakh. In reality, there is only 50,000 people who are competing with you. Okay, all the others are simply applying the form. Okay, for like the half of the students it's free. Okay, based on reservation or the gender, the filling the form is free. So many people simply fill it. Okay, and when they come near the exam point of time, they are not even going to the exam hall. Even if they go to exam hall, suppose 5 lakh or 4 lakh people go to the exam hall, in that only 50,000 people will be there who actually sat and studied the entire year. Okay, in that 50,000, 9,000 people are going to clear and go to the mains hall. So you have to try to compete with those 50,000 who have studied like you. Okay, and if you have not studied, you are part of the other people, like I told, 9.5 lakh people who did not study. Okay, so they are here to lose only because you did not study. Maybe some theory you studied NCERT and you think like, okay, I did everything. Lakshmikant, I did 3 times, you would think you did everything. It's not like that. You have to do everything what I told in the previous slides. Okay, so it will take time. It's okay if you could not prepare this year because of the pandemic and all. Focus on 2022 and start freshly. Okay, there's a lot of time for 2022. Start freshly in case you did not start. But others, I know you have been studying, you are tired, you are physically, emotionally all drained, and you have no other choice now. Okay, because exam is nearing, you have done all the hard work. Now just do 55 more days of hard work and just see what happens. Okay, if it's failing, it's okay because many are going to fail. But if you don't give your best, then you are going to sit in regret, and next year also you will waste it. So please try your best for the next 55 days. Whatever guidance we could do, okay, we are doing. So please revise the tests, the charts, everything we are giving. Even more charts are going to come. Half of the charts I have given, half of the charts will start from next week. And it's like guarantee syllabus completion only for those who did regular studies. Meaning now you take my test series for the first time and then do 75 tests or 80 tests, you are not going to be able to complete. Regularly, if you have studied, then you can revise it now. Okay. So for them, it is going to be guaranteed syllabus completion. And as I told, expect the unexpected. The exam can go in any way. Okay. So again, more videos I'll make towards 30 days or 25 days before the exam, like how to effectively use the 2 hours in the exam hall and how to reach the cutoff. Already videos are there, but again, focusing on this year, I'll make 2 more videos. All the other batches, 2022, 23, 24 and all, please WhatsApp me and stay connected so that you can start the foundation. Free foundational videos I'll give you so that you will start and understand what is UPSC before even buying your books. Okay. So please contact us. And any more doubts, okay, come and ask us. Current affair packs, already multiple videos I've put, but still in case anybody want any of the older packs or newer packs based on your batches, you can come and contact us. And if you need 3 free tests, sample 3 new PDFs I'll give you, and you can go and revise that, and you will understand whether this is suiting you or not, because it's no guarantee that Vysh IAS has to suit everyone. Okay, if it's suiting for you, you can buy any package, else it's not required. Okay. So subscribe to our channel and come and WhatsApp me. Like I told, I'm a UPSC aspirant. I'll come up with the next video. Thank you and have a nice day.